Hey everyone, it's Ryan from MeetQ, and I've got another cool unboxing video with a bunch of Japanese underground goodies. Some of them old, some of them new. But before we get started, I want to show you the new release on my label, MeetQ. Sorry for the glare. I'm working with a new video setup. This is a four-way split that I was a part of. The bands on it are Cady, Majorel, Agak, and Coma Regalia. Agak is maybe new to you, but they are members of Tetula 93, Document Not Found. I think a member from Blue Friend is in here as well. So sort of a Japanese screamo supergroup, and you can imagine what to expect in terms of what it will sound like and the quality. Super cool. It's a 10-inch, and we've got them in black and this nice kind of smoky, I don't even know what color you would call this, mountain looks like. So really great. I'm going to put a link in the description below, and if you want to grab a copy or listen to it on Bandcamp, you can follow that link. Now to the business. So if you saw the last video, I've been using a mailing service called Zenmarket that my friend Jimmy showed me. And Zenmarket will buy things off of Yahoo auctions and other places and send them to you. And it's a really great service. I've been using it for the past 4 or 5 months, and I've been able to find some releases that I never thought I would get a chance to actually see in real life. One of my holy grails last time was a Carnival of Dark split VHS cassette, which I was able to procure and I was able to watch, and it's awesome. It's everything I hoped for. And now we have another box with a bunch of more goodies, newspapers. Some of these things I had no idea existed, which is always fun. You can see that Zenmarket packages things really nice. They make sure to tag them so you can see things clearly. And overall, very trustworthy and convenient place to buy things from Japan. All right, so let's see, how do we want to handle this? So let's take a look at the cassette tapes first. So I was able to find a lot of really nice cassette tape demos. And yeah. So the first one is Stubborn Father. Let me see if I can get that there. This is one of their early demos, See Your Way. I have not heard the tracks off this. Here are the tracks. Position, Hypocrisy, Overflow, and Faith and Belief. Yeah, haven't heard the tracks. I'll bet they're good. I love Stubborn Father, as you probably know. Looks like this has a Maxell insert. Not sure why that is. This is when Shige, the vocalist, was actually playing bass, and Fukusuke is still on guitar. I'm not sure if Koichi is doing drums still, but this was back in 2000, so really cool. Stubborn Father has been going for, I would say, almost 20 years now, so almost the 20th anniversary, so that's pretty cool. I'm really excited that I got this. Never thought I'd hear that in real life. All right, next up. And again, like, holy crap, this is in perfect condition. It looks like it's never even been listened to. which is unfortunate for the person who sent it to me. Stubborn Fathers from Osaka, I've released a couple of their things and they're great. Sorry. All right, Creep. Creep is another band from the Kansai area, kind of Osaka-ish. I'm not sure if they're from Osaka or Kyoto. They did a three-way split with, oh man, I can't believe I'm losing it right now. Anyways, they did a really great three-way split. They were early 2000s screamo group in the Kansai area. This is a 2-song demo from them. Again, something I never thought I would ever hear or even get to listen to. They put out an album which wasn't that good, and then they did a split, which is mind-blowing, and then they broke up. I believe members went on to form Flashlight Experience, if you're familiar with them. So this is 2 songs. Hopefully these are the good 2 songs, and really awesome demo. Okay, so this next cassette is a band named Five Kind Square. They didn't have a huge impact. They were kind of a technical metal hardcore screamo group from Tokyo. Notably, members went on to form Tiala and Kohal. So you probably know those bands. This is 3 tracks. I think this is their first release. And I believe I may have heard a couple of these tracks that somehow made it their way to being digital. Yeah, and here the bassist, Hiromasa, he went on to be in Kohal. Let's see, Minoru, the vocalist, is in Tiala. And I'm not sure if anybody else went on to form anything. But, yeah. So it looks like there's a lyric sheet in here. Fold that out for you. With the lyrics for the 3 songs. And yeah, all that's packaged up. A nice cassette in like perfect condition. It's really impressive how nicely a lot of these Japanese collectors keep their stuff. When I'm getting it, I really appreciate it. So thank you all. All right, this next one is a demo from the group Inzwek, who's probably the most popular Japanese hardcore group. They've had their stuff released overseas many times. Good Life Records usually supports them in that. They're just huge. They've been going for probably about 20 years as well. This demo, I'm not sure where this demo lives in their discography. I don't know if it's pre-something. It says it was recorded and mixed in July 13 of 2002. If you can see that. The thing about that is that in 2002, man, this thing is not focusing. I'm sorry. Focus. Come on. Focus. All right, anyways. In 2002 is when this was recorded. I believe they'd already released, I think it's their first EP on Out to Bomb Records by this point, or they may have just been about to. So I'm not really sure if this comes before they did anything else or after they already had that demo. Either way, pretty awesome, and I'm sure I have ways to figure that out. Looks like it came with a CD R. that says Tape no Dokuon o MP3 data ni shite CD ni kita mono desu. Or tsuita mono desu. Oh. Okay. My Japanese is like super bad these days. Anyways, it looks like they recorded the sound off the tape and made a CD, or well, made MP3. So thank you. That's one less thing that I have to do. All right, breaking into CDs. We are at the 10-minute mark, so I appreciate you all for listening, continuing to listen as I go through this stuff. I know unboxing videos can be either really great or really boring, but hopefully you're learning some stuff and seeing some things you've never seen before. All right, man, this is some good stuff. So we'll start with this, the central point of Volume 2, which is a sampler disc from DiskUnion. I don't think this is going to focus good enough. So I'll read off the track list. We've got Kohal, Tiala, Nervous Light of Sunday, Rosanna, My Name Is, Berashine, Heaven in Her Arms, Nitro Mega Prayer, and some others. Like, super crazy lineup. I believe that most of these tracks are not new, and they're just kind of taken from other things, but I never heard of this. It says it's limited to 1,000 copies. It was probably only available through DiskUnion. So the information on this release is it just doesn't exist. I think it was like a sampler, not like a full-on compilation. But I really hope I can get it out of here. I think I'm going to have to rip this. That's unfortunate. Plastic on plastic violence. All right, let's get this open. So it looks like you open it up. It's nicely printed. It's got the tracks. It doesn't say that they're necessarily from anywhere. So these could be new tracks. I'm honestly not sure. Article 9 from Nitro Mega Prayer, I believe that's on something else. But some of these other, I don't remember the track names. It looks like Enslave is also on this, which makes it even better. You can see nice little cloth sleeve, central point of 2, DiskUnion logo on the bottom. So this is pretty cool. Again, something I didn't know existed, and a ton of bands that I absolutely know exist. So another piece of Japanese underground history collected, and it's nice to see that. I'll take care of that later. Next up is a demo from the group Isolate. Isolate is a Tokyo-based dark screamo, grind, post-metal group. They are, for a while, Bomber from Gauge Means Nothing played drums with them. And then he moved overseas, and they continued on and got a new drummer who is equally as good. And they're really excellent. They're an insanely good band. Looks like the drums here is Hide, which I believe is Bomber. So we got 4 tracks. Doesn't say when this was released, but I believe this is the first thing they came out with before their EP Limit Isolation. And I love Isolate, so I'm super excited for this. Yeah. All right, next up, I know I got a ton of stuff in this box. I just went a little crazy because really cool things kept popping up. So this is something, this and the Isolate demo And this Blu-ray Dance CD I actually got from DiskUnion, which is just an amazing Japanese nationwide record chain that gets some of the nicest rare stuff, and they don't ship to America, so Zenmarket will buy stuff from them. This is Agak, their album Immersion Downfall Acoustic, and I'm trying to think before they released this, I'm not really sure where the band came from, if they had any previous groups, but I believe they're in the Kansai area. In the thanks section, they thank Beirut 5 and Creep that we had the demo recently, Flashlight Experience. So they played with all those bands. And Terada, the guitarist and vocalist, is super prolific. He went on to form the Anchors and the Rain Rains before that, and he just has a really unique songwriting style that is just really good. Like Agak just blew my mind when I heard him, and all of Terada's stuff that he continued on after this it has equally blown my mind. Sorry, I can't get that straight. So I've had MP3s of this before. They were really horrible quality, so I'm really excited to actually get have a good quality recording of this. 10 tracks, and it's just excellent. All right, now this CD is the group Blu-ray Dance. They've released some other stuff, and we've had a lot of their stuff in the distro, so you may have seen their stuff or heard them before. This was released, looks like it doesn't have a year on it, unfortunately. This was released from the label Of Field Records. So if you've ever heard of the band Staple, which was this early 2000s kind of emo hardcore group from Nagano, I believe, which doesn't have a ton of bands coming out of it. They were really good. They're kind of one of my all-time favorite groups. And Blu-ray Dance was, I believe, one of the members from that group went on to form Blu-ray Dance. And they're really exceptional. They put out a few things and then kind of burnt out quite quickly, unfortunately. But this is their first release, and I've never heard it, as with most of the things in here. So looks like this was recorded in 2006, and it should be good. It's quite a few tracks. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tracks, sort of an EP, maybe a short album. Blu-ray Dance play kind of screamy, screamo, very dissonant, reminds me of Carnival of Dark Split or Swing Kids with a little more melody thrown in. Really great group as usual, as all of these, kind of overloaded. All right, so these last two are the same thing. I'm going to open them up and figure out which is which. So you may have heard of bands like called Heaven in Her Arms. They're super popular. You probably have heard them if you've watched this far. Heaven in Her Arms and Kohal and Enslave and maybe Keli. Members from those groups said, hey, let's get together and make some music. And they did. And of course, it was insane. The group is called Henoa. And what happened was a used copy popped up on DiskUnion, this copy right here. And I immediately pounced on it because I've been trying to get a copy of this for a long time and have been unsuccessful. And it popped up. It was around $20 after the exchange rate. And I said, you know what? That's okay. I will pay that. And I did. And then like a few days later, a copy popped up on Yahoo auctions that was even cheaper. So it was only $10. And I thought, look, I can't be the only one looking for a copy of this. I'll go ahead and grab this other copy and find a good, nice home for it. But it's brand new, like unopened. This is used. So the used copy I will find a good home for. And the new copy is mine. So Henoa is just like, they released this and nothing else. And there's no label or anything. And it only has 3 tracks. For some reason on the internet, there are 3 more tracks from Henoa, but nobody really knows where they came from. And it's just ridiculously good. Itaru from Kohal and the Black Line Fever plays guitar. I think Kent might play guitar or bass. Just all around superstars. Really nice cardboard packaging. 3 tracks. I think someone from My Name Is on this as well. I know it just keeps getting better and better. Looks like we've got an insert. Really excellent art. This is super impressive. Looks like it folds down. And we've got a full. That is beautiful. Full picture. We've got lyrics. Yeah, it looks like, oh man. So Kent from Heaven in Our Arms plays guitar. Itaru from Kohal and Black Line Fever play guitar. Shingo Nakazawa, he's from My Name Is. He plays drums. The vocalists and bassists are for something too, but I don't really remember. Maybe the bassist is from Enslave. Not really sure, but this CD is like, it's just amazing. I'm so glad I finally got a copy. Pretty simple CD. And yeah, so another successful box. I've got another one that is being packed right now. So probably another video coming soon. But let's see. Oh, the glare just destroys this. So, well, another great box from Zenmarket. Really glad that I got this. Thanks for watching so far. Don't forget to check out the 4-way split with Agak on it. Link below. And check out Meatcube. And thanks for watching. See you later.